Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the second part, the night tour of the Geely EX5. In this video, we're going to take a tour of the exterior interior details at night. So without further ado, let's just jump into the night review. Well guys, here's the new Geely EX5 at night. Now, I did a little software update so to get the Apple CarPlay that I showed you in the review. And it changed the thing that I've mentioned that might steer you off the car. So I'm glad that Geely has thought of that and they did a good change. Just to show you the key fob, in case you didn't see the day review, I suggest go check it out. Lock, unlock, and hold to open or close the power tailgate. Unlocking the car, you can see the turn signals and we can see the nice sharp LED headlights. We're going to check out the performance of these outside the city, of course, so you can see very nice and sharp, bright. So looking very nice, the new Geely EX5. Here's the side profile. Now, the back taillights are very interesting. They have this 3D effect. If I come close, they just went off. So if I unlock the car, you can see the turn signal. But you can see these have a 3D effect. If I show you the back here, you can see that as well. Also, license plate illumination is matching with the headlights, nice and cold. So looking great. Now, since I've in the day review used the key fob to open the tailgate, let's just use that little button. Now you can see a cold light inside. All the lights are matching cold. Now, if you see that one on the left, it illuminates everything great. And you can see what's underneath. So, all good. Now, you have the cold light here, press to close. Interesting, the camera is mounted not like on the bottom part, but on the tailgate itself. Okay, key fob is in my pocket. Car should unlock if I approach it. You can see that. Lights come on inside. Now let's start from the back. So you can see the window controls. You can see the inside. We have those lights and they illuminate the bench very well, even the footwell. On the back, now to get to the front, on the front we have ambient lights. So on the back, unfortunately, they didn't add anything. You can see these are all white. You can see the top lights, also nice and bright. There are no footwell lights, so interesting, but these do a good job more or less. Now I'm gonna jump inside because it's pretty cold this night. Just like 2 weeks ago, it was like 30 degrees and now it's like 9, so there's this like just cold wind. It's gonna be okay in about 2-3 days. Anyways, so this is the interior. Once you jump into the car, if you watch the day review, the car is on. So let me just switch to wide lens. So this is the point of view. Now if I switch the lights off, this is how it looks at night. I'm gonna do a separate night point of view driving review to some of my impressions on the road. I also did the consumption test a little bit, but the car is phenomenal. Now, okay, let's zoom back in. You see a little infrared light. This is for your driver eye monitor system. It was beeping. I forgot to turn off the infotainment. There is an option to turn it off. If it's a little bit too sensitive. If you like watching your blind spot and trying to make a decision, is going to just start thinking that you're distracted and popping a message and sound, which is just annoying. So you can switch it off, but you need to switch it off same as the speed limit, trim, and so on. Button illumination, you can see white buttons in Geely. These are all white. This one goes amber. This is same as the Star Ray. Also, we have these ambient lights. They're really nice, but I'm really slightly disappointed that they didn't add at least these on the back. They do look very nice and posh. The whole car is very posh. So yeah, they did a little saving, which is not too bad. Digital cockpit, you can see that, and you saw that in the review. You can see this. Now let me just see if there is a little light. Oh, no light, so slightly disappointing. I don't think there were any lights here. There aren't any in the glove box. Excuse me, not the glove box, armrest. But yeah, nothing in the glove box and the armrest. Now these here, you can see these go amber if you press them. Okay, I'll come back to the infotainment in a moment. This is the dark layout. You saw I've added a timer, so it just switches. It doesn't automatically go to the dark theme with a light sensor. It just has a program or a timer. Now, just to come a little bit closer here, I did a little consumption test. Considering it was cold, it was around 16. But after the battery got warm, it started dropping. We're currently at 15, but I got to 14.5. Considering the cold weather outside, I think that's actually pretty decent for a SUV. And 16 in average is also amazing, because this is almost like a Tesla. Actually, well, sort of. Maybe with long range I had similar consumption, but if we go here to the power, you can see here the range and that and the percentage, but look at the power consumption. So this was the power consumption. This is the total trip after more than 1,000 kilometers. You can see average is 16.7. I will go tomorrow to Zadar from Zagreb, so it's roughly almost 300 kilometers, like 280, but we'll see. And hopefully it's going to be cold though, but we're going to see how this performs. But I'm really happy with this car, to be honest. Now, also, I've mentioned, I did cut in the review, that once you adjust the sound, it's really good, actually. I said it's good, but it's really good. It's not excellent, but very good. So just a little demo again. Okay, I can't play this too long, you know, the drill, but copyrights and so on. But this is cool. It's like a record spinning here. I like that, and it's very good. Another thing, this is the dark layout. Now let me show you. If I go to the maps, this is how it looks. Now I discovered that I had to do a software update to get Apple CarPlay. I disconnected it because it messes with my exterior mic. But after I did the software update, one thing has changed. I can actually see it here. Oh, okay, it says just connect. It memorized it from before. But here it is. I know the fan is loud and okay. Also, if you want to engage the heated seats, you can actually just go here. I don't think I've showed this menu. I forgot to show it. So there's ventilated seats, there is heated seats, and I'm afraid there is no heated steering wheel. But you do have the massage option, and okay, this is the classical AC menu. Also not sure if I showed this one, but you can see that. Now, once you connect the Apple CarPlay, this bottom part is here. So the climate is here and the shortcuts, unlike on the City Ray and Cool Ray, where you have to like push from the side. Someone has left a comment from Egypt and a few other things, so I do appreciate that comment. I just haven't had enough time to play with the car. So the more you spend in the car, the more things you discover. So I've pinned the comments so you can guys read that. But I will now lower the fan speed. Okay, so you remember if you watch the day point of you driving, you can also hear the pedestrian warning sound. And it was like a ice cream truck. I'd say a bit annoying. A bit annoying. So hear this. I put it to the drive. I'm gonna lower the window. Actually, I don't need to lower the window, but just to prove the point as well, because you can hear it outside and inside the car. Now, this is just like a classical EV. On the back, it's like sonar, sort of, not sonar, but like bing, bing, bing. But when you go forward, there's like electric sound, but it's so much better than the sound we originally had with the car. So much better, honestly. And I've said that was the one thing that would definitely put me off this car, but they fixed it now, so it's a huge plus. Also, if you engage the reverse camera, for some reason, the system decides to blow the brightness. Not now. Let me just see if I go full screen. Yeah, if I go full screen, it just like decides to go like really bright. But if it's the small one, I think they shouldn't do that. This is fine. You can see also here the angles. And also, if you're in Apple CarPlay and you engage the turn signal, it exits the Apple CarPlay. So if you had maps, you can't see it because of this. Until you finish your turning or disengage the turn signal, you won't see that. So maybe they should have put it across the on top of the Apple CarPlay projection, but I'm pretty sure that should be able to, any programmer should be able to do that. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it in the Apple CarPlay. Okay, so Apple CarPlay is on, probably disconnected my mic. I told you can turn it here on the top, but this one's closer for me. So this is the Google Maps. Of course, you can engage Waze. If you go to this menu, you can see your like sides, but you can see the icons. It's a little bit lagging when I'm recording, but otherwise it's nice and fast. But look at the size of this. It's like having an iPad in your car. Look at this. Let me switch to wireless. That's great. And honestly, I'm really happy with this because I was doing some errands today, and this is really helpful because I had my uncle. He came from another city. He needed to go on a few spots in the city, and it was just telling me like I need to go here. I punched in the address on my phone. It was available immediately on the screen, and I just followed it, and it was pretty good. So love the Apple CarPlay. Unfortunately, no Android Auto. It is a problem for Geely to acquire that. I know some other Chinese brands, it was like took them a while. Some got them, but not all. So I'm sure eventually Geely will acquire it, but at the moment it's not available. There was that app, I think it was in the other model, but Carbon Link, where you can mirror your phone to the screen. So that's a temporary solution. Okay, cutting in. One more thing, probably the most important in a night review or a night tour, and that is, of course, the ambient lights. We go to lights and we scroll to the bottom. You can see here dynamic gradient. So this baby, if I actually just like dim one of these sides, for some reason these do not want to go off. You can see here it's darkened. Oh, there we go. You can see dynamic gradient, driving linkage. Okay, we're gonna come back to that one. Two-tone alteration. So maybe if we choose like these two colors, the car will just like go from one to another, and then a solid. And we can synchronize lighting with the music rating. Look at this. For example, if I go to radio, I'm just gonna like really dim the tone. just like a little bit. Oh. So you can see that. Even if I mute it, it just reacts to the beat and to the music. That might be cool. I like new fresh ideas. Yeah, back to the ambient lights or the lightning. For some people it might be a little bit distracting, but I think it's cool. I think it's cool. And you can of course turn these off, but okay, now they keep, oh, you have to go now like off. You also have these, so you can have also different things going on. And eco turns to green, comfort is blue, and sport obviously red. So that's that regarding the ambient lights. Here's the long beam. Now I shall well, yeah, the light controls are actually here, and rear fog light. So I'm just going to show you that, and we're going to wrap it there. If the car doesn't go off, so I'm going to leave the door open, so otherwise when it exits and closes the door, it just goes off. So we have dual fog lights, so you can see those, kind of nice and symmetrical. That was the night tour of the Geely EX5. Really comfortable SUV. I'm pretty happy with it. We're gonna see the range test tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Again, don't forget to watch the night point of your driving review and the range test. So this car will probably have like 5 videos in total. Check out the channel. See you in the next one. Bye.